and welcome to the 2015 Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer National Championship Series State Cup Selection Show. My name is Frank Olszewski, and I will be your host. It gives me great pleasure to announce the 12 brackets of this year's Boys and Girls Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer State Championships. The tournament field consists of 199 teams who will compete for 12 coveted spots by navigating through their respective brackets and on the road to United Sports May 16th and 17th. For the opening round of the State Cup competition, the team in the top half of the bracket will play at home for at least the first round. All 4 seeded teams will receive a home game in their first game. Each subsequent round will be based on who played home and who played away. Please see our frequently asked questions for further clarification of determining home and away NCS matches. The Cup Committee has completed its seeding of the brackets, and it's time to reveal the matchups. Let's get started with the under-12 boys. The under-12 boys have a 14-team bracket. The seeded teams in this age group are as follows. Number 1, Rose Tree 1687 United. The number 2 seed, Lehigh Valley United, coached by the tandem of Greg Ramos and Mike Gorney. Number 3 seed, Westchester United Predators. And the number 4 seed, PA Classics Elite, coached by Michael Henning. Please note that the PA Classics first round opponent, HMMS Ajax, boasts current EPA ODP players, striker Zach Blocker and goalkeeper Luke Snyder. Snyder was pivotal in their 2014 Cup quarterfinal match, saving 3 of 5 penalty kicks against the VE Gunners. For this particular age group, Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer has accepted a Region 1 wildcard berth. So this means that both the state champion and state finalist will both advance to the 2015 Regional Championships in Barboursville, West Virginia this summer. So looking again at the bracket, Rose Tree 1687 United will play the winner of Yardley Makefield Shamrock Rovers and Coventry Celtic. PA Classics Elite will square off against HMMS Ajax. The VE Gunners will play TE Everton. In the bottom half of the bracket, Lehigh Valley United will await the winner of Dillsburg Dragons and Continental FC Dortmund, while the number 3 seed Westchester United Predators will play Continental FC Barca. Lower Marion Invincible 11 will then play FC Pocono. The under-13 boys bracket is a 16-team field. All teams will play their opening round game on April 11 and April 12. This particular age group is flush with talent, and no one should take any of the matches for granted because there are at least 12 giant killers roaming the quiet countrysides and pitches of Eastern Pennsylvania. Mark Thomas's Penn Fusion boys are the number 1 seed and will face YMS United Juniors in their first round game. Penn Fusion is the 3-time consecutive State Cup champion and a Region 1 championship semifinalist. The number 2 seed, North Union Cannons, will match up against the TE Rapids, while the number 3 seeded Ukrainian National Rangers will face off against FC Philadelphia Black on Saturday, April 11th. Lehigh Valley United is the 4th seed in this age group and will face Westmont United in the first match. Non-seeded Westmont United was a 2014 President's Cup finalist and could be one of the more intriguing teams of the first round and a potential stumbling block for 4-seeded Lehigh Valley United. Warrington Ambush has a stable of young ODP players that could carry them. Jake Heilig, Danny Higgins, Max D'Angelo, and Owen Davis will be a big part of any run that Warrington makes. PA Rush's Carter Houlihan, Liam Gorham, Ryan and Jamie Stewart, and Ryan Fairley are all current or former ODP players with polish and poise. Reviewing the under-13 bracket, Penn Fusion will face off against YMS United Juniors. PSC Copa will play LDC United Freedom. 4-seeded Lehigh Valley United will square off against Westmont United. PA Classics will play PA Rush. North Union Cannons, the 2 seed, will face off against TE Rapids. Warrington Ambush will play UMNSC Patriot FC Red. Ukrainian National Rangers, the 3 seed, will face FC Philadelphia Black. And at the bottom of the bracket, FC Buck Strikers will play Casa Kappa United. The Under-14 Boys NCS is another 16-team bracket and will also begin play on April 11th and 12th. Number 1 seeded HMMS Titans will face PA Classics Elite on April 11th, while number 2 seeded Lower Merion Sabretooth Rats will hope to meet HMMS in the state final. Lower Merion were U9 state champions and have won the Indoor Cup for the past 6 years. Coach Biff Sturla's Lower Merion team boasts a regional pool player in Thomas Hoy. The number 3 seed will be Penn Fusion out of Westchester, and FC Montgo Galaxy will balance out the bracket as the number 4 seed. Casa Kappa United was the 2014 President's Cup champions and Regional President's Cup champions. Casa ODP standout John Axtman will meet FC Providence Atletico in the first round. Atletico has had as many as 6 former or current ODP players, including Ben Spee and Aidan Huden, in its short time together. So reviewing the bracket, the Under-14 boys stack up like this. The HMMS Titans will face PA Classics Elite. FC Revolution Santos will play YMS Celtic. FC Montgo Galaxy, the 4 seed, will play PSC Crunch. That's Philadelphia Soccer Club Crunch. FC Providence Atletico will square off against Casa Kappa United. The Lower Merion Sabretooth Rats, the 2 seed, will face Warrington Union. The Ukrainian national Chornomorets will play Penn United Force. Penn Fusion will take on FC Pocono. And Western Lehigh Titans will play Continental FC Dortmund. The 19-team Under-15 Boys Division will be very competitive this year. Number 1 seeded UMNSC Patriot FC Red will await the winner of FC Bucks Celtic and Lehigh Valley United. Seeds number 2 and number 3 are Penn Fusion and Lower Merion Boca, respectively. The Lower Dauphin Crushers will balance out the age group as the 4 seed. Lower Dauphin ODP player Diego Heredia has his teammates focused to avenge a heartbreaking 4-3 semifinal loss in penalty kicks in the 2014 State Cup to this year's number 1 seeded Patriot FC Red. So in looking at the brackets again, UMNSC Patriot Red will play the winner of FC Bucks Celtic and Lehigh Valley United. Mon U Arsenal will clash with FC Revolution Blaugrana. Lower Dauphin Crushers will meet the winner of Penn United Force and FC Montgo Die Mannschaft. Reading Rage Red Devils will play PA Classics West. Penn Fusion, the number 2 seed, will await TE Pele or PA Mutiny Gold. Buckingham United Blast will match up against YMS Premier Fusion. The number 3 seed, Lower Merion Boca, will play PSC Copa in the first round. The bottom of the bracket, PA Classics Elite, will meet Harleysville Ready. The Under-16 boys seeded NCS teams are as follows. Penn Fusion Academy, coached by Jamie Scott and Mark Thomas, is the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed is Lehigh Valley United, coached by Dean Koski. Number 3 seed, YMS Premier, coached by Chris McDaniels. And the number 4 seed was FC Europa Extreme Crunch, coached by Dave Pedikin and Peter Klein. Lehigh Valley United, a 2014 State Cup semifinalist, has 5 current ODP players and 1 regional ODP pool player. Penn Fusion's Andrew Weir is currently a member of the 99 U16 boys ODP squad. This is a rather contentious age group and seeding was rather heated. The fireworks for these teams begins April 12th. So in reviewing the bracket, Penn Fusion Academy will play the Ukrainian Nationals. LDC United Italia will play FC Revolution Galacticos. The 4 seed FC Europa Extreme Crunch will play PA Classics Elite, while the Mon U Cobras will clash with Carlisle Pride. The number 2 seeded Lehigh Valley United team will face Warrington United in the first round. Lidditz Elite will play FC York Elite. 3 seeded YMS Premier will take on Harleysville Ready, while PSC Copa will take on FC Pocono. The U17 boys bracket is a 21-team bracket. Tommy Carlin's #1 seeded Lower Merion Magic will look to hold serve against a daunting field of competitors. The #2 seeded South Central Lions are the 2014 State Cup finalists. If the seeding played out according to numbers, South Central would meet 3-seeded PSC Copa in the semifinals. Lehigh Valley United, coached by Mike Gorney, the 2012 and 2013 State Cup champion, comes in as the 4th seed to potentially face Lower Merion in the final. Unseeded Parkwood is led by the indomitable Frankie Maniscalco, the quiet standout goalkeeper from the 1998 U17 boys ODP team. Maniscalco could potentially meet a plethora of his talented ODP teammates from Lehigh Valley United in the semifinals if both teams can stay on track. Lehigh Valley United's regional pool posse of Tyler Madeira, Pierre Reedy, and Michael Eunice could very well tip the scales in United's favor. So rounding out the under-17 boys bracket, Lower Merion Magic will face the winner of Continental FC Premier and 1776 United FC. FC Revolution Vipers will play Parkwood Elite. #4 Lehigh Valley United will take on PA Classics Elite, and Penn Fusion Elite will await the winner of Penn United Force and Mon U Hotspurs. The South Central Lions will take on the Hunter Strikers. The winner of the Rose Tree Gunners Continental FC Barca Clash will then play host to LDC United City Islanders. #3 seeded PSC Copa will square off against YMS Premier Legacy. In the bottom half of the bracket, Casa Kappa will take on FC Europa Samba, and Whitpain Rockets will take on VE Dynamo. The under-12 girls are a 17-team bracket. Top-seeded HMMS Impact will square off against the Lower Merion Thunderbolts on April 11th. Steve Snyder's Impact girls were the 2014 champions in this age group and are a strong favorite to repeat. The #2-seeded Reading Rage Athletica will meet the Ukrainian Nationals also on April 11th. Continental FC Barca will serve as the 3 seed and play Montgomery United, while PA Classics will host the FC Bucks Warriors in their opening round match. The FC Bucks Warriors were the 2013 State Cup finalists and pose a considerable threat to the field. The unseeded Fairmont Falcons, coached by ODP staff coach Mario Bono, have 4 current ODP players on their roster and could pose trouble in the competition. Emma April, Esther Lamb, JoJo McShane, and Zara Kellerman will lead Mario's Falcons against their round 1 opponent, Lehigh Valley United. YMS ODP standout Izzy Marinelli and teammate Paige Gillen will lead YMS on a hunt for State Cup glory. In reviewing the bracket, for the under-12 girls, HMMS Impact again will take on the Lower Merion Thunderbolts. Rose Tree Fireworks will play FC Revolution Rowdies. PA Classics Academy will take on FC Bucks Warriors. The Fairmount Falcons will play Lehigh Valley United. Reading Rage Athletica will play the Ukrainian Nationals, while Harleysville Ready will take on Warrington Red Ninjas. Continental FC Barca will take on Mon U, and YMS Tempo will take on the winner of FC Bucks Rampage and LDC United Cobras. The under-13 girls bracket is composed of 20 teams and is rich in talent. Top-seeded PA Classics Academy will await the winner of the HMMS Spirit Westmont United match. #2-seeded Penn Legacy will meet a solid Pat Lordi-coached Warrington FC Bombers team on April 11th. The 1776 Extremes are the #3-seeded team in this half of the bracket and will collide with Vincent United in round 1. The Ukrainian Blasters Black, the 4-seed, along with Kelly Hutton and Lizzie Lawton, will tangle with Supernova in the round of 16 on the road to what they hope will be a second state championship. Dave Kern's LDC United is led by the ODP pool terrible trio of Ava Capelli, Gina Presley, and Jordan Dupes. They will need to be on top of their respective games when they take on rival Hershey in a backyard brawl on March 28th. South Central PA Academy is competing in the NCS for the very first time and is led by Aurelia Ella Santo. South Central awaits the Humeville Dynamo FC Revolution winner. This should prove to be a very competitive age group and fun to watch. Get your folding chair ready. So the under-13 girls bracket stacks up like this. PA Classics Academy awaits HMMS Spirit or Westmont United. FC Bucks Esprit will play Reading Rage. Ukrainian Blasters Black, the 4 seed, will take on Supernova. Lehigh Valley United will wait for the winner of the LDC United Attack Hershey Elite clash. Penn Legacy, the number 2 seed, will take on the Warrington FC Bombers. Harleysville Ready and YMS Banshees will play off to face Penn United Force in the next round. 1776 Extremes will play Vincent United in the first round, and the South Central Lady Lions will take on the winner of Humeville Dynamo and FC Revolution Force. Arguably as strong as the under-13 girls, the under-14 girls bracket could produce a lot of fireworks if the seeds hold true to form. This year, of the 4 teams that played in last year's state semifinals, only Lower Merion returns for another shot at the title. Lower Merion lost a heartbreaking 3-2 final in penalty kicks last year to champion PA Rush. Lower Merion Storm and Lehigh Valley United, seeded number 1 and number 4 respectively, are the teams to beat in the top half of this bracket. Storm appears to be on a mission to right the ship this year by returning to and winning the final, but it won't be easy. PA Classics Academy is the number 2 seed, while Paul Isold's Harleysville Ready girls lock down the number 3 seed in the bottom half of the bracket. Harleysville's fearsome foursome of Ashley Grober, Mary-Kate Levish, Sarah Williams, and Riley Krummenacker lost to the eventual state champion last year. You could say that Harleysville is ready to overcome the misstep of a year ago. Meanwhile, Sam Griggs' 1776 United FC girls boast an ODP caliber roster including Katie Brennan, Carly Dunford, Elizabeth Green, and Katie Sparling. 1776 will meet FC Bucks NPL Rage in their opening match in mid-April. HMMS's Michaela Mustard and Savannah Tide will lead the HMMS Thunder against the PSC Copa Falcons in the round of 16 on April 12th. This is a wide-open bracket, and virtually any of the 4-seeded teams would arguably be a prohibitive favorite to reach the finals. So in reviewing the bracket, Lower Merion Storm will take on the winner of 1776 United FC and FC Bucks NPL Rage. The Lehigh Valley United will await the winner of Vincent United Magic and Humeville Galaxy. The number 2 seed PA Classics Academy will take on either Reading Rage Athletica or Carlisle Revolution. Harleysville Ready, the number 3 seed, will take on the winner of PSC Copa Falcons and HMMS Thunder. In the under-15 girls age group, 20 teams will vie for state championship glory. YMS Pride has been installed as the number 1 seed in this age group. The number 4 seed, Mike Moyer's FC Revolution Fury, will host the Vincent United Sirens on April 11th. Fury player Bethany Davidheiser, a 2014-15 ODP player, and Mariah Lesh, a Region 1 pool player, figure to factor heavily into Fury's fate and championship hopes. In the bottom half of the bracket, the number 2 seeded LDC Hurricanes will look to meet Dave Shaw's number 3 seeded FC Pennsylvania Strikers in the semifinals. A committed and hungry FC Europa Hotspurs team could potentially meet Revolution again in the quarterfinals. FC Rev beat FC Europa in last year's round of 16 by the slimmest of margin, 1-0. Having exited early from the state cups as 14s, Europa could be a team on a mission this year. Joe Basili's Vincent United Sirens will have a lot to say about this part of the bracket, as they could potentially play both FC Rev and FC Europa in successive weeks. If you like girls soccer, these are games that you don't want to miss. So reviewing the under-15 girls, the bracket plays out like this. YMS Pride will take on the winner of South Central Soccer Academy and Penn United Force. Hershey Elite will take on PA Classics Academy. 4-seeded FC Revolution Fury will take on the Vincent United Sirens in the first round. HMMS FC Villa will take on the winner of FC Europa Hotspurs and Lehigh Valley United. The number 2-seeded LDC Hurricanes will meet FC Europa Fury. FC Pocono and FC Bucks Force will play off to determine who plays Harleysville Ready in the next round. The number 3-seeded FC Pennsylvania Strikers, who have never won a coin flip in their 13 years in the NCS, will play the Reading Rage Athletica. Monu will wait in the wings while Warrington Lightning and PSC Copa battle it out in the round of 32. If the under-16 girls bracket were a horse race, top-seeded YMS Premier Explosion would be Secretariat. John Greaves, Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer Travel Coach of the Year, has vowed to return to the national championship for the third year in a row and return with nothing less than a national trophy. Explosion also has the Philadelphia Inquirer Player of the Year, Murphy Agnew of Villa Joseph Marie. So suffice to say, they will be a hard team to beat. The Vincent United Crush have earned the number 4 seed in the bracket, while Harleysville Ready, the 2014 State Cup finalist, holds the number 2 seed in the bottom half of the bracket. LDC Galaxy is the number 3 seed in this age group. An intriguing team to watch in this age group would be former ODP coach Gino DeFlorio's HMMS United Girls in the bottom half of the bracket. HMMS's Maddie McCormick, Sydney Bruckner, Sarah Trong, and Devin Knoll bring ODP experience to this veteran side. Stefan Seigel's PA Rush U16s have an interesting matchup with Warrington Dynamo in the first round as well. Rush's former or current ODP list of players is impressive and includes Carol standout Bella Sorrentino, Alex Laverty, Ann McConnon, Ashley Pine, Corinne McDonald, Lauren Gogol, Riley Houlihan, and Megan Corso. Mary-Kate Winkler, also of PA Rush, adds state championship experience to the team as she was part of the 2014 PIAA state champion Central Bucks West girls soccer team. Breaking down the bracket, it looks like this. YMS Premier Explosion will await the winner of PA Rush and Warrington Dynamo. Vincent United Crush, the number 4 seed, will take on PA Classics Academy. FC Revolution Lightning will await the winner of that game. Harleysville Ready, the number 2 seed, will take on the winner of Penn Legacy Black and FC Bucks NPL Storm. Number 3 seeded LDC Galaxy will take on Penn United Force and will play the winner of 1776 United FC and HMMS United. A strong U17 girls bracket of 15 teams gives us something to look forward to. Carly Brill's 2-time defending state champion Penn Legacy Black are the undisputed number 1 seed in the bracket. Led by state selections Ali Schick and Brianna Hackos, Brill's team is riding a wave of good fortune. Joining them in the top half of the bracket is the number 4 seed FC Bucks NPL Storm. Number 2 seeded 2014 State Cup finalist Montgomery Black Magic and Hannah Alexander look to bewitch their opponents en route to the NCS semifinals against number 3 seed PA Classics Academy. After a disappointing 1-0 loss in first round last year, FC Philadelphia is out to prove it belongs in the discussion of elite U17 girls teams. Former and current ODP players fill the roster. Jessie Rubin, Emily Kupsov, Shay Conway, Jaden Pito, and Kaylee Cardos make FC Philadelphia a legitimate threat and dark horse in this age group. Unseeded FC Revolution, coached by Jerry and Mike Moyer, will look to make some noise in the age group as well. ODP Taylor Sassaman and her teammates will surely rally around the loss of injured U18 women's national team player and Fury teammate Shay Moyer. All of us here at Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer Office wish you, Shay, a full and speedy recovery. We believe in you. So as we review the Under-17 Girls National Championship Series bracket, it comes down to this. Penn Legacy Black will play the winner of Lehigh Valley United and FC Europa. The 4-seeded FC Bucks NPL Storm will play Vincent United Eclipse. Supernova will take on FC Rev. Number 2-seeded Montgomery Black Magic will take on LDC United. Keystone Athletic will take on Reading Rage Athletica. And the number 3-seeded PA Classics Academy will take on Parkwood Sting. FC Philadelphia and Hershey Orange Rush balance out the age group. Well, that concludes the Eastern Pennsylvania Youth Soccer State Cup Selection Show. Your schedule is now available online at epysa.org. We encourage you to use our website as a resource for questions that may develop during the course of the tournament. These collective competitive games will culminate in an outstanding weekend of championship play at United Sports on May 16th and 17th, 2015. We wish you good luck and safe travels in your quest for the ecstasy of championship gold.